Whew, what's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Book entitled Lessons from a Non-Custodial Father. Amazon Kindle Create Space. The Gloria Williams Effect. This is Gloria Williams is the woman who's been in the news recently. Excuse me, who kidnapped a young girl. Was it Alexis Mingo, whatever. Sorry, and she pretended to be her mother for 18 years. And now the young lady is like, she's reunited with her true family, and she kind of took shots at the man who raised her and thought he was her father. At the same time, letting a woman who kidnapped her off the hook, and because that's quote unquote the only mother she knows. Well, the question, some of the things that need to be brought up is, she's not the first person to do this, and it's not like a rampant thing for strangers to kidnap children. But what made this situation in its entirety work was a lot of the things that have been going on with parenting. One of those things is the comfort level in our culture of particularly women and mothers being able to up and take children anywhere without a father's knowledge, which happens to this day. Like, women can just pick up, take the kid, move, and then she's not necessarily looked at as a kidnapper, because these are women who these are their children, but that doesn't but the picking up, leaving, a lot of the times it's done in secret. The other parent doesn't know. And because that's part of our culture and everybody's cool with it, that opens the door for women like this. The other thing, because it was 18 years ago, is, excuse me, DNA testing, which is now you can handle that. But my grandmother used to tell me, she said when she was younger, all a woman had to say was, "It's your baby," and the guys had to believe you. This popping up with babies, because she literally stopped talking to a guy or moved on or did whatever she did and just popped back into his life with a baby, said it's your baby, and he had to say okay, because that means she literally planned this whole thing to a T, that she needed a baby. She had to be gone for at least 9 months, and to not be in contact with this guy, or to act like everything's cool and then pop up with a baby, like no birth certificate. That would have been strange to me, but unfortunately, you could look at it as if he just took her for her word, or he was just naive, or he just wanted to keep her, so he just went along with the bullshit knowing something was just off. However you want to look at it. The other thing about this situation is this Stockholm syndrome parenting, where this young lady is cool with the woman who kidnapped her. Like, I love you, and you're the only mother I know. But the only father she knows, kind of like, whatever, fuck him, right? Okay. her biological family, I mean, that's a touchy subject because I'm not going to say the young lady's indifferent. I don't know the young lady to say anything like that. But I will say she's, probably a little nervous because they don't know each other. And unfortunately for that family, they got robbed of raising their daughter. And you can't just go all the way in even though if you want to because of all of the circumstances. The reason I bring all this up is because there are plenty of fathers out here who understand this and plenty adults who understand this relationship with their mothers if they come from homes where the parents wind up separating. A lot of kids side with their mothers. They're on mom's side. And she can do no wrong. When clearly this lady did enough wrong to get locked up. But the young lady still sides with the woman that she sees as her mother. Even though the lady is a complete dirtbag. It was nothing good about what she did. She pretty much got over on everybody and really in ways destroyed numerous other lives. She destroyed that young lady's life. She destroyed that man's life. She destroyed those two parents' lives. She destroyed the grandparents' lives. They have siblings. She really just out of straight up selfishness decided she was just going to do what the hell she wanted and damn the consequences because she didn't care because she wanted what she wanted. The problem with this is this plays out in the same situation as over time when kids with a regular parent who does this type of stuff grows up. See, when that young lady, she's on that lady's side right now. But there's going to come a point when that young lady is going to become a mother. She's going to have a child. And I can guarantee you, the minute that child comes into the world, thought is going to come into her. Now, what if somebody dressed up as a nurse and took my baby, and I was looking for 18 years for my baby, while she was off trying to change names and introduce the baby to some other person and say, this is your baby and blah blah blah, and that kid wound up growing up the way I did, saying, "Oh, I forgive you, I still love you." She would probably say, "You know what? I would kill that bitch." And see, when she hits that moment, she's gonna look at the woman that raised her completely differently, because she's gonna look at it from a perspective of a parent and not a brainwashed child. And this is the backstory of all this stuff, because this is why I call it the effect, because society made it comfortable for women in general to do this stuff and be able to get away with it for these long periods of times because of the levels of things they can do legally and get away with, what they can do and with no legal repercussions that are just dead ass wrong and even illegal. See, when parents can do it, you open up the door for somebody posing to be as a parent to do the same type of stuff. Because of that, it it opens Pandora's box to a lot of other things. And what I mean by that is this. Do you notice in this situation that people are trying to give this woman kind of a pass for what she did? Even though being a mother is supposed to be like a protected position in America, she's getting more the fake ass mother posing as a mother who kidnap a child from another mother is getting more sympathy than the mother who actually got their child stolen from them. That's how bad it's gotten. And that's very telling about how bad society has gotten. When a woman could steal a mother's child, raise that child, and people are just like, yeah. You gotta take a picture with her now. That's cool. Like, and this ain't the first time that's happened. And if we don't change some of these things, it's only gonna get worse. So I'm out. Peace.